You know, you got nice color skin. What color would you say that is?
My color.
In Killers of the Flower Moon, Lily Gladstone plays the role of Molly Kyle. Starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro, the film, directed by Martin Scorsese, tells the story of suspicious murders of members of the Osage Nation, who became some of the richest people in the world after the discovery of oil under their land. On one hand, it was an easy role to accept.
I mean, do you say no when Martin Scorsese calls?
I don't mean to keep you from getting to work or anything. I just knew if I didn't start driving, I wasn't going to see you again.
It was Gladstone's breakout performance in the critically acclaimed 2016 film Certain Women that helped her land the role in the screen adaptation of author David Grann's 2017 book, which after reading, Lily says gave her an immediate response to who Molly was, based largely on stories she heard about her own great-grandmother and namesake.
I've grown up hearing stories about how she was in public, how she was in private with family, the blend of traditionalism, being a very traditional Blackfoot woman, but also being a very devout Catholic. There were a lot of similarities I felt like I could draw on.
While she didn't know the story of Molly before the book, through her early love of ballet, she was aware of an Osage performing icon.
My parents let me know about Maria Tallchief, the America's first prima ballerina, who's Osage, from Fairfax, the same town where a lot of the film takes place, same town where the Kyle sisters lived closest to.
And she remembers learning about Osage oil wealth and the classic story depicted in the film.
In those early days, the first generation that had this money, they would be driving around these, Rolls Royces, and then the car would run out of gas, and they'd just leave it and then go buy another one.
Gladstone says she's grateful the increased notoriety with the film is affording her an opportunity to address other key issues facing Native Americans, including a documentary on missing and murdered Indigenous women, which she's executive producing and narrating.
One of the most heavily featured stories in that one is Ashley Loring, Heavy Runner. Absolutely. I hope that any recognition that I garner through this period eventually goes back to where it's supposed to go.
In Great Falls, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.